Good morning, students, teachers, and staff at Baton. Could I please have your attention for our morning announcements? Just a reminder, the weather is going to be colder this week at times, so please make sure you are still always bringing your coat, wearing your coat at recess, hats, gloves. It is cold and we will go outside each day. We will have our book fair coming up. That will be starting in December 5th through 9th, and that will be held in the Media Center in our library area. So you will be able to get things when it is your library day. Today is Picture Retake Day, so if you need your picture retaken, please make sure your teacher is aware, and we will call for retakes when they are ready. Special congratulations to Baton Intermediate for winning the coin drive. Thank you to all the students for donating. Baton Primary and Baton Intermediate raised a lot of money, so great job, students. Keep up the great work. Way to do great things for other people. At this time, if you would please stand, put your right hand over your heart, and together we will say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may stay standing for our Baton Pledge. At Baton Memorial Elementary School, we work together to do great things for others. We have relentless pursuit of growth to get better every day. We own it. We own our actions and choices. We want to be the best version of ourselves. Today is Tuesday, November 29th, 2022, and we will have beef tacos for lunch, refried beans, fruit, and milk. Happy birthday today to Mila Gretzky. We hope you have a great birthday. And just a reminder, we are above the line here at Baton. It is important that we're pressing pause or we stop. We're not always going to agree with what other people say or do. It's important that we know how to press pause. We have to stop. We have to get our mind right and think. Think about the choice that you're going to make. Step up and act. That's where we make our above the line decision or above the line choice, and adjust and adapt or reflect upon the choices that you can make. As you're using those are called the 6 disciplines, where we press pause. That's where we stop and think. We get our mind right. Sometimes it takes us a little bit of time. We might have to walk away from a situation, take a deep breath. There are a lot of different things you can do to get your mind right. Stepping up, that's when you're going to act. So you've pressed pause, you got your mind right, you're going to step up and make an above the line decision. Sometimes we know we have to adjust and adapt. Things don't always go our way. We know that we can make a difference. Make sure the choices you're making are going to make a difference. And there's many ways you can make a difference. Just yesterday in the cafeteria, we had a lot of students that had some messes on the floor around them. Even if it's not yours, you can do your part by helping to make a difference. So it's important that we all do our part here at school to help make a difference. And lastly, building skill. We know that we can learn new things, we can practice things, we get better by making mistakes, so we can learn from those mistakes. Build skill and work hard to become the best version of yourself. This month, we have just a couple days left of November. We've been working hard at thinking first, then acting. It's important that you are pressing pause and getting your mind right so you can make the right decision or make that above the line choice. As you're making those decisions, it's hard sometimes, but we have to stop and think before we act. We have to stop and calm our body. Maybe you want to count to 10. Maybe you're going to take some slow, deep breaths and take a big, deep breath if you need one. Then you're going to think, what is the problem and what are your options? How could you handle this situation? What could you do? What would be the best choice? And then you act. Do what is best for you and for others. Make the safe and responsible choice in your actions. Please remember that when you are on the playground, we are above the line, making our great choices, lining up quietly, taking turns while playing, following directions when given by the aides, and we're also keeping our hands and feet to ourselves, using our equipment appropriately, making sure that we are not using hitting, kicking, pushing, or other rough play. Even if we're just playing, those are not good choices because someone could get hurt. We need to make sure we are listening to directions, and we also need to make sure we're not bothering others while we are lining up, and making sure you're using appropriate language towards other students and staff members. In the cafeteria, it is important that we all do our part to keep our cafeteria safe and nice and clean for everyone. Make sure you're using an inside voice. Listen to the adults, clean up your area, use your manners, and please, when it's time to exit, you need to walk quietly down the hallway so we can keep everyone who is traveling in those hallways safe and we have enough space for people to move through our hallways. Just a reminder, when you're walking in the hallway, make sure you're on the right side of the hallway, keeping your hands and feet to yourself. Make sure you go to your destination, wherever you're headed, quietly, keeping your eyes forward. If you're going up and down the steps, use those handrails. And please, as you're walking in our hallways, we are not talking or looking into other classrooms and talking to other classmates that might be in another class. We just walk by the classroom quietly. Let's do our part so we have quiet halls so everyone can learn and do their best here at school. Same with our restroom. We want to keep these clean and safe. Make sure you're waiting quietly for your turn, walking in and out of the restroom, one person in the restroom at a time. Use the restroom properly and flush. Wash your hands, clean up after yourself, and throw away your paper towel in the trash. Let's all do our part to keep our restrooms clean and safe so we all have a nice restroom to use. Just a reminder, today we will have bell choir. It is Tuesday. They will report to Mrs. Farrell's room at recess. And it is art club today. So today's third grade group 2, Mr. Ferdinandson's students and Mrs. Lohman's students will report to art club. And special academic congratulations today to Deja Neal. Thank you very much for working hard and passing those addition facts on your extra math program in Mrs. Rohde's class. Great work. And also today we will have our second graders. They will be going over to the high school for their final rehearsal before their big show tonight. We wish all of the second grade good luck as they put on their special winter program. We are excited for all of you and we hope you enjoy your performance. Do your best and make it a great show. I hope everybody has a great day and go Skins.